I have made a terrible mistake, but greens and salutations everyone. Welcome back to more Divinity Original Sin 2. Previously, we cleared up pretty much the last bit of driftwood. But I was standing here and I summoned my demon because I wanted to see if I had silencing stare, and this happened. So I guess we're moving all the magisters now. Because, thing, I made the simple mistake of casting in driftwood. I was kind of intending to do this anyways, but even still. Kind of free XP. In the long term, if you think about it, it's kind of better just to do this, but So let's go with 3, 4, and I'll go for the demonic tutelage. And I guess we'll just wait. I don't expect this fight to be difficult. The only thing you have to worry about is killing merchants. This is alright. We're gonna use oil. There's no reason not to. Well, one tremor isn't going to help. But I could Phoenix dive, I guess.
Glory is mine.
Yeah, dead. Just dead. In fact, I even forgot that I could just knock him down. I could have just killed him instantly. Put him to sleep. And 1. And end of turn. We're not going to try to kill every magister though, I think. You know, they put us through quite a bit in Fort Joy. Not saying it was difficult, it's just they did this stuff, so may as well stop them. But yeah, everyone else will return. I think if we go over here, we're gonna be attacked. Because we had the whole quest with the guy in the fish battle. If you get spotted, you have to fight every magister that's in here. Oh, they're not coming to fight us? Did they just leave? Huh. We'll just stop them. Why not? Stabby, stabby. Yeah, it's not too difficult. We'll free drift one of these guys. You know, just get rid of all the magisters, so people here can just live in peace. We will go for Leech on Magister Reed. What's all this new? Yeah, we'll just do what we can.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Get some free loot. And of course, we're not going to have any issues here, and we're not going to get XP from them. I'm just doing it because thing. Why not? Now, if I talk to Bree,
Glad to see you well.
because she's kind of want to start this whole thing. No, I don't want to sell that. Keep those. I wanted to buy some necromancer skills. Also just see if the skills I don't know for some of it yet. I know I said that I only need 2 more. I just need to be sure. So we can learn Silencing Stare. We can learn Tunnels of Necromancy. Summon bone totems for but near every enemy in the area. Bone totems of range attack to deal physical damage. Pretty good. It takes 3 source points. Unfortunately, I wish you could get more source points than the initial 3, but it's fine. And last twice, you can sacrifice yourself to bring an ally back to life. However, I think you can combine now with Living on the Edge to just get a free revive. I don't know. So don't take my word for it. I could be completely wrong. But with these 3 skills, I think we have every single Necromancer skill. And how close am I to max out Necromancer? I am 1 point away. Which that could be a bit crazy. But I think the only matches we've left to do now are the ones that initially told us that we couldn't go into Fort Joy. The Silent Watchers and Magisters, right? Wait, let's go over here. Minimize. Stab. Do that.
I'll yield to none.
And him.
No, no, Aldous.
Aldous, no. For now, we will just summon Uncarnate. Flesh Sacrifice. I'm going to use Farsight Infusion on Uncarnate. That's what we're going to use. Hit them. Is that sword? They're next. I could have used Encourage as well, but that probably wouldn't have killed. But it froze, so doesn't really matter.
I'll yield to none.
And they will burn at the start of the turn. Oh no! Put them to sleep and our turn. Summon that. And we'll just use a regular attack. Well sorted. Yeah, just get everyone freed. Driftwood is saved. Wait. There's more. No. Stop it. There's enough of you Magisters. I don't know where they came from, but they came to just investigate. Kind of funny. But yeah, it is every Magister because there were the ones over here, but they died because of someone we saved.
Back for a return visit.
Don't remember who though. Now we know that's going to be weak in Argia. They're level 9, they're not going to have anything better than ours. So we're just going to sell those.
Yep.
And now it's time to say goodbye to Driftwood. Because I think this is the first time I've ever 100% this area. I could have missed something. But we will simply leave that be. But there's a ton of stuff. Almira is here. Alongside Mahali. Mahali is freaking low.
I haven't felt this free in a long time. Not since before I joined the Magisters.
But he does sell some good potions. Red fabric dye, which I don't know what the fabric dye does. I guess it just dyes your clothes.
Be on your way now, my dear. Perhaps we'll have matters to discuss again later.
Here we go. She has a lot of stuff on her. Pretty much we've unlocked very good merchants. And there is a girl we said. I think she's down the ship. But I guess I could go over some features. I think I talked about Zorilla before. If you don't have a full party, because you can talk to your teammates and just tell them that you like to go your separate ways, they will just go back to Lady Vengeance. But say you really needed an ally, she has her own ones that you can just recruit. I might show them later, but maybe not. Maybe in custom campaigns. But Han here.
Hello, you're a new face, but word on the deck says you're the one responsible for saving our skins back there. Anything I can do to repay you? I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
But we don't need anything. He can hunt for stuff like skill books on it, but it takes a bit. There's just one thing I need to check. Okay, let's speak to Tarkin before anything else. I think I can give him anything for anathema.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
Oh jeez, I don't know. I want to make sure that I have all of the anathema parts, just in case. I have to go onto this. I don't want me to take cookies, I'm sure. So that, then we have the blade. Tarkin once more. Sometimes he's not to get a stone gun. You can find him at the deck of Lady Vengeance. Once you reach. Okay. We have to go to a future area. How long is it recording me? 12 minutes. Well, let's go speak to Malady. Now, if you spoke to Gareth in the right way, you can tell him that Jonathan killed his parents. That is one quest I wasn't able to do.
Keep distant.
But he's on the ship. That's what I was mainly hoping to get. And there's Jehan as well.
Good to see you again. Marvelous ship you have here. Worthy of a king. She intrigues me greatly. I'd say it was brave of her to send Losa after a demon hunter, but bravery implies something to be feared. She's fearless. One eye is sun, one eye is moon. I wonder which half of her nature she yearns will prevail. My mission has a name, Adramalik. He is the fiend that possesses your friend Losa, but worry not. We'll find him, and we'll undo him. To the city of Arx we must go, where he disguises himself as Dr. Deva.
A sudden shuffle behind you, and Losa's mouth is close to your ear.
Psst. Hey, Chief. I need to have a little chat with old Mal's about something. Mind if I butt in?
There you are, Losa. I've been eager to hear a little update. Did you do as I instructed?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, do tell. This sounds interesting.
That's one word for it, I guess. I met Jehan, and he tried the exorcism, but it didn't work. The demon's still knocking around in there, in here.
Well, leave it to me, Losa. Mama Malady will think of something.
You will?
Of course I will. Surely you know by now you're my favorite.
What?
Really? I didn't think you liked anyone.
I didn't say I liked you. I said you're my favorite. The cherry pit at the top of the rubbish heap, if you will.
Oh.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oi.
It's the nicest thing I've ever said.
Oi.
Aren't you supposed to be off learning how to become the divine and whatnot?
Her eyes flash with something. Anger, perhaps, or fear.
But... never mind. We'd better focus on the task at hand.
She looks straight ahead, ignoring you.
Well, aren't you industrious? It seems all the riffraff's back aboard as well. Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness.
We are ready to go.
Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwo can go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
We are now on Act 3! Woo! Oh my good god! I'm level 16, we might actually be over level 20 by the end of the game.
Here we are, the Nameless Isle. And here I thought Malady was unimaginative. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power. I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you, too. All things in balance, you know. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all. I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put two and two together. Where there is an ocean of source, there is a well for drawing from it. To rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp, though I'm sure it won't be that simple. Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive and ascend.
We're still at 17 minutes. I am not ending the episode, but we can talk to Solora.
Look, can you swear? The night, it shouldn't. The squirt something.
We're just going to ignore him. And we do have to rediscover Leave Engines. That's the annoying thing about each act, that you have to rediscover everything, but eh. And you can talk to his ship as well. But everyone has their own things. We're going to talk to everyone on the ship.
My dear. Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore. I studied the tablet that you so generously provided. It showed me everything I need to know about creating a functional Swornbreaker. Once I have that, I'll be free of the Covenant. And free to spend the rest of my days with Mahali. See those structures further inland? Remarkably like those from the caverns of the Black Pits, aren't they? Should you discover the parts needed for a Swornbreaker, please bring them to me. I'll make it worth your while. Also, you will likely encounter sworn followers of the God King on that island, I suspect. I would avoid combat if possible. Death can be less than final for them, if the God King wills it.
Almira doesn't respond right away. Instead, she turns and gazes intently at the island. After a long moment, she finally speaks.
I sense a familiar presence. The Sallow Man. Yes. He's there somewhere. Likely commanding Black Ring forces. You should seek him out. He's a foul creature, but not opposed to cutting a deal. Beware his underlings, though. If they challenge your presence, pose as a thrall of mine, and you should gain safe passage. My name should still command respect among them.
Do what you must in this place, sorcerer.
Okay, it doesn't have anything to say, but we're going to speak to Tarkin.
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder?
Try as he might, Tarquin cannot hide a small flash of surprise.
Where did you hear that precisely? Never mind. The Aetiran is a children's fable, nothing more. Supposedly a wand with an infinite capacity for source? Pure nonsense, I assure you. Really? Well, perhaps that says more about the caliber of their intellect than anything else. Such a device would be a gross overconcentration of power. It could purge the entire world of all source. Luckily, the laws of the universe render such a thing impossible. Dangers indeed. You can almost hear the sounds of battle when the wind shifts correctly. And where there's battle, there's bound to be mercenaries. Gleku Duma, the words of the lone wolves. No doubt my former comrades will have them in their employ. Speak their words, and you might pass. Speak their words, and you might pass. Consider it a token of my thanks for the assistance in retrieving anathema. Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some disreputable company in my time. For a short while, one such group was the Black Ring. I know, not something to be proud of, but they let me do as I wished, so desperate they were for aid after the Deathfall cut them down to size. A fine arrangement, until they started preaching about this God King and his infernal covenant.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him. It's a sop to all the fools who think that someone will grant them power and immortality in return for loyalty. This God King has caused to make war with the Seven, and the Covenant is how he's gathered his army. They become sworn, as it was put to me, bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the God King for as long as he wishes. Then, at some ill-defined point in the future, they think they'll be rewarded. You should have seen them all, on their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. Unfortunately, Dallas was waiting to snatch me. You know why. A time is coming when you're going to need me, and I won't be much use to you if I'm performing self-surgery, will I? Besides, it doesn't matter if you don't. Let it matter. Black Ring, Divine Order, all labels try to define who we are. As soon as a skin is of no more use to me, I shed it. You ought to try it sometime, Godwoken. There's a clue in the name. He's a god, or something that wants to be a god. Continue to march to the Seven's beat, and I'm sure you'll find out exactly what he is. They're all the same, you know. Tyrants, liars, carrion birds. The best thing would be for them all to destroy each other and leave the rest of us to live in peace. My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
Now we can take a look at if we can get from him. Although, we can buy adrenaline from him now. If I get Scoundrel 1, I can use adrenaline. Which, in my original save file, I was a summoner Scoundrel. Which is really good. Basically, I focus on summoning my Incarnate, infusing it, using adrenaline to get a free turnabout, all sorts of cool stuff. I might go into Scoundrel later on, but we're going to keep talking to everyone and get any quests that could potentially show up. Actually, wait, back up the staircase. There's people up here. Gareth, speak to me, man.
Gareth greets you warmly. He's oddly chipper. More chipper than you've ever seen him, and certainly more chipper than most people mourning dead loved ones.
I should thank you. I don't know what came over me. Praise Lucian, I had you to put me on the right track. Not bad. Took some time to think. My parents led good lives. I'd rather celebrate them for the love they gave me than to wail over their loss. Besides, we have work to do. Once we anchor at the Nameless Isle, I'll scout ahead. See if I can help locate the council and ease the way. I'll report to you on what I find. Right you are, right you are. Luckily, I've learned a few lessons, and as you know, I've a pretty good punch.
Gareth winks farewell and hums to himself. You don't recognize the tune, but you imagine it to be a hymn praising Lucian.
Yeah, Gareth is hanging off.
I can sense the raw powers of the source rippling through the air. The island yonder. It is doom or destiny. Naught but the demon I'm hunting. A trivial task, really, compared to your current pursuits of divinity. She's a beautiful enigma, isn't she? All elven grace, and her own evil twin to boot. Yet she defies good and evil in a particularly charming, therefore particularly perilous way. I hope to hear her whole story someday. I'm certain it'll be quite the tale.
Jahan takes you by the arm, his voice a whisper.
By the by, do please remember the warning I gave you in the woods. Should Losa come close to divine ascension, you must act. You must kill her.
You don't look very...
I'm gonna take... Oh yeah, can we interact with the wheel?
Good thing we have the lovely Lady Vengeance on our side.
Oh yeah. I forgot that she heals us. Now down here there is Fletcher Corbin Day.
The Fletcher
Oh
you
yeah.
rescued from Roost Anon at the Colwood Mills sparks to life at the sight of you and breaks into a great grin.
He does sell some good skills, it's just don't have anyone that's using a bow. But modern playthrough will definitely do some good stuff.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I mean, hey, how are you? All settled in myself? Can't tell you how glad I am to be here. And thank you for bringing me. I feel it, you know? I really do. By all means.
But yeah, if you need to buy skills before going anywhere, this is where you do it. Let's just take a quick look around. Okay, there's no one in the bedroom, I don't think. There is not. I am kind of buying time, I will be honest. Well, it is only 10:13, but I need to actually get breakfast, and I'm hanging out today, so I'm gonna record less episodes than usual. But there's stuff you can do. In fact, you actually go back to his own chest. I don't think we ever opened it. Finn, come pick the lock. So what was in here this entire time? Honestly, would have saved me money, but that's all it would have done. But yeah, nothing refills. You can't do all these bookshelves. There's no point. So let us head back up top, I guess. I am thinking of changing where my points go, particularly giving myself more memory. That's some cool stuff, but I don't think I will. We'll store this stuff though. Steam Lance, I'm trying to remember if that could do anything. I think that'd be for now. And yeah, now we do have some stuff we can do. I really wish there was a sword chest option. What I want to do though is, I think you want to grab these. I'm not going to give this contamination spore to the Red Prince. I'm going to have the Red Prince go over here. There's a particular reason for this. I'm also going to equip the chest plate, which I'll use Power Connect, but that's fine. I should get a skill from this. Actually, oh yeah, it's here. Trigger spores. Let's take off our inner demon for now, if I can find him. No. We'll use trigger spores. I'm going to save. And I'm going to use the skill. I need to get close enough to Red Prince for this. By doing that, no? But you do allow Red Prince to trigger explosions, so that should have done something. Was this gloves? No. It might be a flawed contamination spore, maybe? I'll give him those as well. You need to use trigger spores. Oh wait, I think I know what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what it is now. We need to just wait for Red Prince to bang. What you have to do is you have to actually kill your teammate with trigger spores. Oh dear God, he's gonna take forever. Unequip, 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 unequip. I don't even know where this gear is. But what you need to do is his magic armor good? Oh, his magic armor is pretty good. Sir, could you use Winter Blast on him as well? Ow.
I need aid.
Yes, I know you do. But that might have done it. Yeah, it did. This man was actually school. There we go. By Red Prince, you have to kill a teammate in order to get these gloves. The Gauntlets of Contamination. I honestly have to show it until they're now. But that sorts that out. All we have to do is get one more part, I think. Let me just check. Not to move anything. Oh yeah, I actually need to unequip some stuff first, so hold up. I will equip this back, then I will go to the chest. Yeah, so it's the boost of contamination. I'm gonna put those there, the gloves go here. Actually, let's go there. Then it is a chest plate. We only need the helmet now, and we'll have another Relics of Babylon set.
It's been cursed. It's been cursed.
The armor set is complete.
Anyway, that just sorts out with Red Prince needed to be done. Was it a dick move? Yeah. I can take this skill off. Blech. Inner demon is here. And we can move Shackles of Pain. Red Prince, hand those over to me. And we will fill this up. I believe that sorts out everything I actually want to do for this episode. Yeah, so with 516,650 XP away from level 17, I'm going to end the episode here because I'm going to do some research, get ready to leave for the day, and all that. So this is the final episode I'm probably going to record for today. But next time, we will start tackling the Nameless Isle. I will see you all then.